We're making portobello stuffed mushrooms, and it's an excellent way to use leftover rice and stale bread. It's inexpensive for the stuffing. I'm using about 400 grams of portobello mushrooms, some garlic, a few cherry tomatoes, onion, rice, and olives. I've got lovely black Calamata olives. We also need breadcrumbs for the topping, so you do have to have a few slices of bread to add to this, and then I've got basil for flavoring. Remove the stalks from your mushrooms and put a pot of rice on to boil. You need 1 cup of rice to 4 cups of water. Finely dice 1/4 of an onion, the stalks of the mushrooms. We are going to saute the onions and the mushrooms. Also dice up your olives and your cherry tomatoes. We're going to use 2 cherry tomatoes per mushroom and 3 olives. Your basil also needs to be finely diced, and your garlic. Grease a baking sheet well and lay your mushrooms onto the baking sheet ready for stuffing. Saute your onions and your mushroom stalks in a little olive oil for about 4 minutes until the onions are translucent. In the last minute, add in your diced garlic and just saute that for around a minute. You do not want to burn that garlic and make it bitter. Then remove from the heat and add in half the basil that you have diced. Mix in the rest of the ingredients, your cherry tomatoes, your olives, and a 1/2 cup of rice. Stuff your mushrooms with this mixture and then drizzle over a little olive oil. On top of that, add the balance of your garlic and your basil, and then put on your breadcrumbs that you've made in a blender. Dot with butter and bake in a hot oven for around 40 minutes.